Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Just wait a couple minutes. Just got done work for the day. I wonder if that was just heard the ring. Maybe already sent out the notifications. Maybe. That's damn if I did. I'd be surprised. Oh, hey, you know what? YouTube doing something good there. Way to go, YouTube. I'll give you credit on that. I was very fast to put that notification out that good. Good for you. I'm gonna wait a couple moments. Yeah, I'll give you a thumbs up, YouTube, on that one. Okay. Well, hey, how you doing? Somebody on there already. Yeah, I just wanted to pop on here because I saw something really disturbing today, and people need to, I think, know about. Let me get this out of the sunlight a little bit. It's so damn sunny. I hope you can see me all right. It's like got a glare on the screen. Yeah. So what the deal is that yesterday, I believe it was, I was watching a video and it freaked me out. I wasn't even aware of this being a thing, and yet it is a thing. They are right now burning over New Zealand. They're burning beehives because there's something called foul brood disease that the bees are getting. And what's happening is wiping out hives or doing something. There's some kind of virus the bees are dying from and everything, which is weird because if you go back the last, what's it been, a couple years, you don't see that many bees around where I'm at or anywhere actually. Scientists were concerned, yet they didn't seem to know what was killing us. But now they seem to have a disease name for it. It's called foul brood disease. And the thing is that this supposedly in New Zealand, it showed up in like 1877, what they said. It went like a whole year or something. It did major damage, and it's doing it again. I wonder if they brought back something it's actually, from what I understand, I think it's spores or something, and it gets into the hives and kills it. And the reason why I'm talking about this is that's the ultimate in starvation. Those bees die, we're going to die not too far behind them eventually because you need pollinators. They're trying to murder us. In my opinion, I think this is done gain of function crap like these scientists playing around with our lives. I don't. If it's not that, then maybe it's judgment coming down from God. That's a strong possibility too. All the crap going on, maybe he's had enough. I don't know. Anyway, it's disturbing because the honey goes, and that's one more food product. But right now, the funny thing is, it's not really funny. They're harassing the Amish over their honey and their other products they have, and especially their raw milk. And that would be a second thing that would start to hurt the Amish right now. Anyway, is going after the honey. I think they produce a lot of honey up there, like in Lancaster, which is not far from me. They're going after people for selling raw milk. And here you got the bird, the bird flu that jumps into cows, and now you're not supposed to drink milk. And hey, how you guys doing? I see there's a few people on there. So the point being is, I feel bad for like the Amish or any farmer, anybody out there trying to make a living, doing what they've been doing, what their grandfathers and great-grandfathers, sitting on the same land. What's happening right now as we speak, that land's being stolen from you, right across the whole globe. Bill Gates is just one person that's doing it. There's probably hundreds of others joining in and buying up farms in other countries. Maybe it's all Bill Gates, whatever. And there's definitely other people involved in this, and whoever owns the food, whoever controls the food, controls the masses. I believe it was Henry Kissinger said that before he died, and he said it a long while back. Anyway, the point being is, starvation can make people do funny things, like, I don't know, maybe get a chip in your hand, sell your soul, and that's what they're planning doing, in my opinion, is they're trying to leave us no outs. They're eradicating everything. Put it this way. Why the fuck, pardon my French, but why would you go and cull millions upon millions upon millions of chickens because one had asymptomatic bird flu? When the hell was that ever done before, like that much? Like, okay, maybe on one farmer, they're doing it everywhere, and the deal is it's asymptomatic, and they're passing it on to a human, and the human's not showing it. It's the same thing with COVID. How do you know they're not lying to you? How do you know they're not just trying to starve you to death, laugh up your sleeve at you while you play along with them, and they're just killing you? And it's a bird flu. We gotta not eat anything. And that's bullshit. But it might be happening like that, and I'm starting to believe really it is. Sabotage all around the board. Now, if you don't believe that, well then okay, I got a bridge for you to buy up in Brooklyn. Okay, but no, for real, here's the deal, dude. What about all these other coincidences that don't worry about it? 17 trains in a row derailing, carrying chemicals or whatever. The shitloads of food factories, 101 burning down. They're trying to murder us, and we sit here and change the channel on the TV while we're eating popcorn like life goes on. Fuck no. We got to be polishing our guns, loading them motherfuckers, and setting up barricades at this point, because these assholes are trying to kill us. Simple and plain. I really believe that. Now, maybe that's a little severe that I'm talking that way, but anymore, I don't feel that way. We're not getting severe enough because they think it's funny. They're just, here's the deal. That beehive thing that they're burning down beehives, it's in my thumbnail. Here, let me show you another picture just to get an idea. Somebody's livelihood going up in smoke. Millions upon millions of bees being killed all around. And one farm, one guy lost $2 million overnight. They burned all, the government came in and wiped them out, burned all his bees, hives and everything. How do you know it isn't bullshit? You see what I'm saying? I'm just questioning. We're just supposed to keep walking along. No, it's like COVID. You just got to play along, roll your sleeve up and deal. Bullshit. Sorry. Something's wrong here. And people need to really hurry up and get away because the clock is ticking hard. I think it's too late, actually, almost. But you know what? I'm going out fighting if that's the case. I ain't going to sit still and wait for the assholes to come drag me off. That's all. I'm going to stand up and do something when the time comes. Meanwhile, start stockpiling like a madman if you didn't manage to get enough stuff, because something's wrong. Something's way wrong. That's my opinion, okay, YouTube? That's all I'm doing, just saying what I'm starting to think is going to happen. Let me just show you. Let's see if I can bring this up. Here it is. Wait. Wait a minute, that was me. No, there was a picture in here. I want to get another look at it myself, just to fucking fire me up some more, piss me off, because somebody's livelihood just went down the shitter. Same with the poor Amish men who never frickin' done nothing to nobody. They're being harassed by the FBI for selling raw milk and other things. Okay. Meanwhile, they don't go after the frickin' companies that are putting toxins and poisons and preservatives that cause cancer in our food, our packaged food. And that's okay. Keep going with that. Don't mind. But that fucking raw milk, man, that's worse than I don't know what, that'll kill you. Yeah, bullshit. Amish people have been using it for forever. It could, maybe, but so could some of the food you're getting right now is being recalled because nobody gives a shit. We don't even have an FDA anymore as far as, or whoever is supposed to be looking after our food supply, because all kinds of shit are constantly getting recalled. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting, but you know what? It's a necessary rant. And you got to wake people up. People are going to have to start doing something because we're screwed here. Do you want to go out quietly or do you want to make some noise on the way out? Well, I got me a motherfucking bass drum and I'm banging it in a bullhorn because I'm done. I'm done sitting quietly. I'm going to speak my mind, simple and plain and loudly. Anyway, Who's on here? We got some people. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, I hope you guys see what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be like a doom and gloom guy, but I feel the need deep in my heart to get on here and say shit because it's bothering me. I'm kind of old right now, but there's young kids that are going to get ripped off of a lot of things in life because shit's changing, and I feel bad about that. And I just can't stand to watch everything go down the drain without at least somebody standing up and saying, yo, what the fuck? And again, pardon my French. I'm throwing F-bombs like it's my job here. I can't help it. I'm that passionate about this. It bothers me, So anyway, I'm going to see if we got anybody on there. I thought maybe I F-bombed them right off the screen. Yeah, I just think, seriously, people got to get more involved. And most of you that are watching me to this long, been on here for a few minutes, you're here because you probably feel the same way, It's hard to sit back and watch everything that you grew up around burning down around you. Now, maybe this is God's will. Maybe we fucked up. There is no maybe about that. We did in a lot of ways, and we still are. I mean, we're human beings. We're going to make mistakes, but there is a way out of this, and I truly believe it's about talking from the heart to God and everybody praying to get out of this, because this is beyond, it's at the point where I don't think just human beings can change this shit on its own. Something supernatural is going to have to happen. But even if God intervenes, he still wants our participation. He still wants us to stand up. He still wants us to speak out loud and not be timid. You know who was timid? 6 million people that got pushed into ovens during World War II. They weren't. They just went along to get along. I don't want to be like that. None of us should want to be like that. That was a Holocaust. It wasn't just them. It's happened hundreds of times before. That's the most recent example, and it's happened all over the fucking globe. So you want to deny that happened? It doesn't matter. It's happened many times before. That's the most recent one, and while it's in the history book, and I truly believe we're heading there again, because nobody questions anything, and we gave up way too much authority to these assholes out there, these so-called government people. I ain't even saying any more about that, but they're out for themselves. It's obvious. They've been shoving money in their pockets. How do you go into a job, right, and you're making maybe 200 grand, 250, you're a millionaire 6 months into the, and it's not just one guy. A shit ton of them are doing that. This is illegal as hell. They're getting, doing, there's a name for it, and I'm drawing a blank right now. But you know what I'm saying? What they're doing is illegal. Nancy Pelosi is one of the biggest criminals doing that. And I also heard AOC is all of a sudden a millionaire. What's up with that? Why do we have to have millionaires as people running our government? You know what I say? How about getting somebody that was a homeless guy? Get a fucking guy who's lived on the street and busted his ass trying to get out of that situation, and maybe pulled himself up by his shoelaces and his life. Give that guy a chance at running the country for one reason. He's probably, number one, more than one reason. One of the big reasons is he's got more heart than any of these other fuckers out there right now, meaning he's probably got a little bit of mercy for people down on the bottom rung. And also, if he managed to pull himself up from that spot, then at least this is a guy that's not going to quit. He's climbing. That's somebody you want. And it's apples and oranges saying Donald Trump's like that, but he is in a way. He went bankrupt and fought and hung in there, and he's still around, and he's aggressive to get his agenda done. And guess what? That's the same thing that our enemies are doing, is getting their damn agenda done. So possibly, maybe somebody that can try to focus, maybe a Donald Trump is exactly what we need in there to fight against that, to go the other direction. I don't know. Here, I just don't. I know we're not in a good situation right now with the clown that's in the White House. We're in bad shape, and I can't even believe they're with Alzheimer's sit there and burn our country down. And if it was all mistakes, and nobody stepping forward and trying to stop some of the crazy shit going down. Holy shit. Unbelievable. So anyway, I'm all over the board. I started off talking about honey farms, and then I ended up talking about honey pots for there in the government. The fucking... Don't even get me started. So I think I'm gonna, let me see what we got on here. We still got 14 people I didn't chase away. I think I'll hang in here for a couple more minutes and vent a little bit more. Anyway, yeah. I'm saying what everybody's thinking. Or maybe not everybody, but people are thinking what I'm saying. I know they are, because I see a lot of people walking around disgusted with the shit going on. What we got to do is stick together. Don't let them divide and conquer. Vote on, the proper day to vote. One day to vote. That's it. Not all the 6 months and playing games and, vote by mail. Not this time around. Why are we going to do that again? Too much controversy. Okay? That's one of the big things. And then, let the chips fall where they may. We gotta get serious. We only got a couple more months. What's it? November 5th, I believe, is election day. Remember. What's it? The 5th of November. So serious. This is some serious shit. But we might not even get the chance to vote. I think, and this is horrible to think this, because this will mess with your head a little bit. I think that they're going to do something extremely radical to stop this election. Like a small nuclear device go off somewhere, and that'll be it. See what I'm saying? These sick assholes, they'll do anything to hang on to their power. They would destroy everything to rule over the ashes. And you know exactly who I'm talking about when I say this. Begins with a D. Demons. Demoncrats. I hate to say it, and I grew up in a household that was Democrat, but that was 30 years back, 40 years back. Actually, a little longer. My parents go back, but it was a different time. And something got into that party and rotted it out from the inside, big time. Something cancerous, something demonic. And I think, here's just my opinion on it. Wonder if it has anything to do with, not wanting any kind of God in anything. Like, in other words, you can't talk about God in school. Well, you can't have the 10 Commandments on the wall, except for in Louisiana. How about that? Start right there. What is wrong with that? If it's guidelines, they had no problem putting the guide stones up for whatever religion that was. It was, somebody blew it down, but my point being is, you can have drag queen storybook time, but you can't go in and read to children from the Bible or anything, or you know what I'm saying? Why is this so screwed up? Little kids shouldn't be hearing the stuff that they're peddling. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone, because I started on one thing and I'm way over in a whole nother genre, and I'll do a video on that soon now, about that crap. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging in here. I see 12 of you up there. If you could, on the way out, hit me up with a thumbs up. Please subscribe. You guys have a great day. Appreciate you. Have a good one.